as a Nigerian who is always ready to live obediently according to what God wants from humanity, not only Nigeria. Whatever you do, do it in the fear of God. Whichever assignment is given to you, execute it accordingly. And wherever you find yourself, appreciate God. Where you are coming from, there are many people that are praying to be there. Where you are going, there are many people that have been there. It will interest you to know that the more we live in harmony and peace, the more our economic ideas, structural constructions, in whichever level, shall assume a greater height. It is my prayer for every Nigerian, particularly the engineers, who has figures to calculate, to execute, in a deeper understanding. May God, who have always richly blessed his people and has always endowed his people with wisdom from above. Structural work has no two languages. It has only one language. It has no religion. It comes from God. We should welcome ourselves and live in harmony, so that somebody from Kano can go to Lagos and execute his assignment peacefully. Somebody from Lagos can be in Kano and execute his engineering activities peacefully. And may I borrow this platform, permit me, sir, the Honorable Minister, to say, with what is going on in Nigeria, I pray that the advanced and modern technology engineering activities going on should create more job opportunities for our youth, for good Nigerians, so that many things can be addressed, can be ironed. I say, as you have come here with a good mind, go back and continue to do a good work, so that God will continue to bless you more and more. Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you very much, Your Royal Highness. Can we please appreciate His Royal Highness once again for the challenges he has thrown upon us? The National President, Engineer Dr. Kehinde Oshifala, the Honorable Minister of FCT, Mohammed Musa Bello, ably represented by our own Mebonu, His Royal Highness, Reverend Dr. Bawa Jetta, Esujikoyi. While we wait for the ICT people to play for us goodwill messages from NSC President and current President, permit me to recognize those who are physically present here with us, our very senior colleagues in the engineering profession. We have in our midst former Registrar of Current, an engineering politician, Engineer Dr. Felix Atume, FNSC MNI. A round of applause for him. And MNI Stroti, FNI Stroti. These are great structural engineers. You are welcome, sir. To his left is a past chairman of Abuja branch of the Nigerian Institute of Structural Engineers, a retired director in the Federal Ministry of Housing, Engineer Odili Okeke, FNSC FNI Stroti. The Director General, National Identity Management Commission, Engineer Aliyu Aziz, FNI Stroti, FNSC. You are welcome, sir. Past chairman of Abuja branch, Engineer Siri Wamfo, FNSC, FNI-T. And one of our paper presenters is here seated with us, Engineer Dr. Sonny Ali, FNSC, MNSC. Stand up for recognition. Thank you very much. Are we ready to take the goodwill message? Koren or NSC, are you set? Okay, thank you. We proceed. Thank you very much, National President, Honorable Minister of FCT, Your Royal Highness, our past presidents who are live with us, wherever you are, we recognize you, council members, National ESCO members, and fellows. At this junction, I will call on the chairman of the local organizing committee, Thank you very much. I've just been told that I'm moving too fast. Let me take it easy. We'll now come to presentation of plaques. Permit me to welcome our national president to come to this side of the hall before we call our awardees to come forward. President. For the challenge he has thrown to us, if you recall, the Honorable Minister of FCT raised some pertinent questions, which he said we should deliberate on at this our conference. And for the keynote address he has given to us, and for one of the greatest employer of structural engineers in this country, we want to recognize him for the role he's playing in the field of structural engineering. Can I now please call on the Honorable Minister of FCT, Mohamed Musa Bello, ably represented by Mebonu, to please receive his plaque. Mr. President. Sir.
Honorable Minister, sir, on behalf of the Nigerian Institution of Structural Engineers, I want to present this award to you for the keynote address and the challenges you have thrown at us. We thank you for honoring our invitation, and we appreciate your presence with us, sir. Yeah. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, let me give you this. Well, is the representative of the current president here? Well, NSC president? Okay. As soon as they come, we shall, anytime in the program, we shall recognize them.
Thank you, Mr. President. Before I call on the LOC chairman to give the vote of thanks for us to close this session and proceed to the technical session, permit me to call on the past registrar of Koren, Engineer Felix, Dr. Felix Atume, FNSC, FNI-T, MNI, to just give some brief remarks. Goodwill.
Let me greet the Honorable Minister of the FCT for finding time to be with us this morning. The President of our great institute, I'm proud of you because I know what individually structural engineers are doing in this country, even if they are not accorded the respect they should be accorded. You're doing a great deal individually. When I see structures, many flaws, I know that the structural engineers are there. I congratulate all of you. Our own great DG, Aziz, I recognize you a good trainer of structural engineers. My word, Mr. President, is for the younger ones. We have a big task now of bringing up the younger engineers. As we deliberate today, Mr. President, let us design all strategies we can to make sure that we bring up the younger ones to take over from us. The situation is becoming a bit gloomy to me. If you go to ministries, both at the federal and the state, the young engineers are not allowed or given the opportunity to play a major role in the development of our country. And that is not good. So we structural engineers, wherever we are, in the public sector, as my good friend Okeke, who fought so much to have a, don't sleep, are you sleeping? He fought very hard to have a directorate in the Federal Ministry of Housing. He's a good fighter, and I recognize him for that. So we must make sure that we design strategies. At the state level, they're not employing, but those of us in the private sector will make sure that tomorrow belongs to the younger engineers. I thank you very, very much, Mr. President. I feel that you'll be here personally. I called you, and I will participate in the technical section. Thank you all, and welcome.
Thank you very much, Dr. Felix Atume. The current president of the Nigerian Institution of Structural Engineers is the 20th. It means that before him we have had 19 past presidents for our institutions that was founded in 1967 by reputable structural engineers who got trained in London and felt that there's a need for us as structural engineers to come together and therefore establish this body. I will also just, if the president will permit me, before the LOC chairman gives the vote of thanks, to do a formal recognition of our past presidents from inception. If you can scream it on the screen, it will be there, but I can read it out. Past President, Engineer Charles Olatuji. Past President, Engineer Ezekiel Iyola. Past President, Engineer Olatubosun Oke. Past President of Blessed Memory, Professor Daniel Nwokoye. Past President, Engineer Dikin Onyemobi. Onyemade, please. Past President of Blessed Memory, Engineer Ayodeji Dabiri. Past President of Blessed Memory, Engineer T.O.A. Bampopa. Past President of Blessed Memory, Engineer I.A. Olaya. Past President, Engineer Shola Sonny. Past President, Engineer B.O. Ometa. Past President, Engineer Dr. Chukuneke. Past President, Engineer A.A. Adebajo. Past President, Engineer V.I.O. Ugbede. Past President, Engineer S.A. Bello. Past President, Engineer Dr. Victor Oyenuga, Past President of Blessed Memory, Engineer Awujobi, Past President, Engineer Dr. Samuel K. Ilugbekai, Past President, Engineer Oreoluwa Fadayomi, and the current immediate past President, Engineer Dr. Eddie Atumoyogu, and our current National President, still serving his term, is Engineer Dr. Kehinde Oshifala. Thank you for your patience, and we wish you all. These past presidents have raised these institutions to the present level where we are. And once the institution speaks on structural matters, on structural engineering matters, the world listens. Thank you very much. On this note, I call on Engineer Olani Fadei, FNS Trotty, FNSC, Chairman, Local Organizing Committee, to give the vote of thanks. Engineer Fadei, please.
Permit me to stand on existing protocol, just as my father, His Royal Majesty, have just said earlier. Let me start by thanking God Almighty for the success of this conference. He saw us through the planning and made it possible for all of us to witness the event. This program has also been successful because of the contribution by every participant. I therefore wish, on behalf of the Nigerian Association of Structural Engineers President and the entire membership of the institutions, to especially thank the Honorable Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Alhaji Mohammed Musa Bello, for gracing this event, ably represented and delivering the keynote address. We truly appreciate your thought-provoking address, sir. Our appreciation also goes to our special guest of honor, Engineer Rabiu Ali, the current president. We appreciate your presence and support towards the institution. We want to believe is there with us online, virtual. We cannot but say a big thank you to our very dear president, Engineer Babagana Mohammed, the Nigerian Society of Engineers president, for being. He promised to be here physically, but we think he should be with us also online, virtually, over there. He has another program in Jos at this particular hour. We thank him so much. We truly appreciate your leadership style, sir. To our royal father, the Eso of Jikoi, His Royal Highness Reverend Dr. Bawa Jetta, we also say a big thank you for finding time to grace this event and for the ever-ready support you give to developmental strides when you are called upon. Finally, I thank our members who are physically present here and those on virtual attendance. Your support towards the development of the institution is highly appreciated. I will not forget to appreciate past President of Koren, Engineer Atume, and I think Executive Secretary of NSC, and then the past President of Koren, Engineer Dr. Permit me, the name escaped my memory. I pray that we will all be present at our 34th annual conference in a bigger way next year. Once again, on behalf of the Institute, I thank you all for your participation. God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you very much, LOC Chairman. National President, Honorable Minister, Your Royal Highness, I think that brings us to a close to this opening ceremony. We shall take the national anthem and thereafter go straight to the plenary session, which is supposed to kick off at 11 a.m. As you can see on the screen, a lot of our members are ready to join us, and our paper presenters are ready. So media, can we have the national anthem to close this session? Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Before the Honorable Minister leaves, can he have a group photograph with the National President and His Royal Highness, and with our fellows here present? Thank you very much. We do it in front here, please. As the national president escorts his guests out, I will now call on media to get connected so that we start the technical sessions, the preliminary sessions immediately. Past President Kule Adebajo, are you with us? Can you unmute Past President Kule Adebajo, the chairman of the plenary session? Yes, that one is, it's only those, it's those who are supposed to, yes. Nah. But confirm from the, yes, we can knock them off, we've agreed. At this, Past President Kule, can you speak so that we hear you? At this junction, those who have registered for this conference, you have a link to use now to join the technical session. Yes, to join virtually. Please, Chairman, paper presenters, it's only one that is physically present with us, Dr. Sonny Ali. The other 2 paper presenters will be joined. Please do not forget to use your earphone and mouthpiece. And for those who have registered, the ES will have sent you the link for you to participate now in the plenary session, which is taking off in the next 4 minutes. Past President Kule, are you with us?
Yes, very much so.
Thank you. In the next 4 minutes, we are ready to take off. I'm sure the president will have been back because he's escorting our guest.
Okay,
I just want you to get ready so that exactly 11 a.m. as program, we take off. Thank you. Meanwhile, can I call Engineer Dr. Sonny Ali to please come to this side of the hall as one of the paper presenters? You sit to the right of the president. Yes. You are welcome. Engineer Tolulokpe Abolade, are you hearing us? Engineer Alime Unwegbe, are you with us? Media, what is happening? They are not responding. Past President, Chairman of this session, can you speak out so that we hear you?
Yes, good morning, everybody. I'm
Okay,
sure
thank
you
you
can hear
very
us.